this is Jheel Jain. Welcome to my channel. I'm so sorry, please avoid the noises. So, the 5 things that I want to share with you guys that I have learned in my life. So, starting with the first one, never ever give up. No matter what the situation is, no matter what the results are coming, if anything is in your favor right now or not, if everything is falling apart and you're not feeling anything good about your surroundings or yourself, still don't give up. Keep going, keep moving in a direction which you're able to move. Try to figure out solution, and I tell you, everything will fall into place. Everything will work out eventually the way you wanted it to work out. It may take time, it may take months, weeks, years also, but it will happen however you want things to happen in your life. And I'm telling you, I'm not just saying it, experiencing 1, 2, 3, 4 incidents. It has been journey of my life from last 10, 12 years. That has been constant thing. I've never given up on anything, be it relationship, be it work, be it dedication towards something, be it any small thing in my life. I just try to do the best possible things I can do, and I only give up when I know it is no longer in existence and anything मतलब वो खत्म हो चुकी है चीज, then only I give up, otherwise I don't. And second thing is self motivation. Of course, if you don't want to give up on anything, you need to have constant motivation in your life. And how do you get the constant motivation? See, motivation does not always come from outside, because the people outside are not always the way you want them to be with you. So basically, you have to create it inside by knowing what you want in life, what you don't want in life. And all my videos, if you watch them carefully, it is revolving around the same thing. It's about you only, like how you should approach things in your life, what you should do, what you should not do, how you should learn about yourself. The moment you start knowing yourself, everything will start fall into places. Then you have to have strong belief system. That's where your motivation will start coming naturally, that you will know, no, I am right in this path. I am, whatever I am doing is making sense to me. And why is it making sense to me? Because I have evaluated all the situation and I want to go for this path. No matter if results are not in my favor, I would still be going. That's how the self motivation comes up, and that's when you don't want to give up. Third thing, which is very important, you are as important as anybody else in the world. Your parents, your siblings, your friends, anybody else in the world. So if anybody comes to you and tell you that I'm your father, I'm your mother, I'm your big brother, I'm your big sister, I'm your wife, or I'm your grandmother, that's why I'm right. So that's not a statement that you should get used to and start adapting things. See, a lot of people may take it wrong and otherwise, but this is not what I'm trying to tell you, that you should not obey your parents. I'm not saying that. You should always respect and obey them, but use your brains. So how I am concluding this thing, that you're as important as your parents and your opinion is as important as them, is because we all have gotten the similar set of life, similar set of patterns and stages. So like, I was born, got in school, then college, chose a career, started job, then in some time I'll get married, and then I'll have kids, then I'll teach my kids what I have learned in my life, right? So whatever I'm telling them, they will believe it because I'm telling them. So why they have to believe? Because I'm their mother. So if they don't believe me, I'll make sure they listen to me, and I'll कुछ तरीके ढूंढूंगी मैं, so that they listen to me. It could be, being very strict with them, or maybe hitting them, beating them, whatever. Our parents have used it similar way. Now they will go to school, they will go to college, they'll have the same process. I'll start to age in my life, I'll have a different mindset जो मैंने पहले सीखा है. They are learning new things, I'm not able to cope up with them. That's what is happening with us, right? So maybe my kids are not wrong, maybe I am also not wrong, but we are not on the same page, we are not on the same table, we have different thought processes, because I am not evolving. They cannot go back in past and learn things which I have learned. They will learn from future, because that's their generation. It's not something that's wrong with them. I have to understand, I have to cope up with the generation gap, because I have seen the past, they have not. So I cannot complain them, and I cannot taught them things I have learned, because it's not an overnight process. So why I'm telling you you're as important as your parents and your decision are as important as them, is because sometimes they don't tend to understand what we are thinking and how we are thinking. Even if we are right on every parameter, they would have something illogical, irrational, or orthodox, or let's say society made taboos or things they'll try us to also pursue or learn and act on, which a lot of us don't want to, but they cannot fight it back. I'm not saying fight it back, but in your mind, just make sure that you don't learn what's not good for you. Learning should be something which is improving you, adding something more value to yourself. So this is one important thing that I have learned growing up. Don't let anybody affect you, no matter even if they're your parents, because if they are not right, basically that that's not something you should intake. That's not something that should depress you or make you feel any lesser. It's okay, you don't have to convince them because that's not possible, but understanding the specific thing is very important, because this is the major crisis going in India between youth and their parents, with the communication gap. Parents are rigid, they don't want to learn new things. Kids, they are learning according to their pace, but they're being blamed of being, very much like outspoken or fast forward or very much adapting Western culture. Nobody's adapting Western culture, nobody's doing that. Even if they are not doing that now, they are being treated as that way because they are so much rigid. The parent set of people are very much rigid in their mindset, they don't want to learn new things. So it's not something which is wrong with you, it's something which is wrong with the entire world. So you don't have to blame to yourself, you just have to understand the fact that you're as important as anybody else in the room. Fourth thing is always help others with the joy of sharing. So, no matter, even if you cannot get any help from them, if you have met someone on railway station, if there is someone you want to buy them food or any sort of help which you are capable of doing, sometimes you talking to someone is a great help. So, any sort of help which is in your control, like giving someone pen they need, it's a help. It's just making someone happy is something you should always be doing. It gives you immense pleasure and satisfaction you cannot even imagine, because I have been doing this all my life. This gives me, I can't tell you what kind of pleasure. But I've seen businessmen also talking things like that. Because recently I met a person who was like, he's a businessman, and he was telling me that, I helped this person launch this thing and I did it for free, and it makes me feel so happy that I was the one who was helping her to launch this. So I could see that the person kept on talking about how happy he felt in contributing that someone's life in launching their brand or something like that. So a person who has everything in his life, even money and every best possibility of luxury, that person is also cherishing that moment where he has helped someone. So that kind of joy it brings to your life and satisfaction. So always help others with the joy of sharing, not with some expectations. And the fifth thing, lights jarring, sun is setting down in my town. Yeah, I said it right? I don't know. So, fifth thing is don't ever cause anyone pain, intentionally, unintentionally. We tend to hurt a lot of people. Even I have done it. We do it all the time, most of the time. And as we grow, we tend to do it less, but we have done. Just whenever you realize it, just go and say sorry. Because you don't know, whatever you have said to the person, whatever your action may have, you have no idea what kind of amount of pain that have caused to that person, and for how long that person is going to remember all of it. So it's very important, please try not to cause anybody pain, even if you do it in anger, sadness, or anything, any emotion. Whenever you feel okay about it, just when you feel normal, just go and say sorry. It won't take much out of you, but it can light up their mood, it can make them feel valuable in your life. It's very important. Even I will say, if you break up with someone years back, when you realize your mistake, just drop them a text or a mail that you're sorry. It's very important. The other person could be still be, having those thoughts and making their life miserable just because something bad you have done to them at some point of time. So it's very important taking care of others around you and also of yourself, that you should not let anybody else to hurt you. So guys, these were the 5 things that I think very important that I have learned over years, and I'll try to make such videos talking about something, but these are really important that I have figured out on my own and I've learned with my own experience. Like I always say, my videos are my perception, how I think about life, and this is a very layman sort of a video. So I just record them like just talking. So for this video, I just kept यहाँ पे ये लिख करके कि मैं भूल गई कोई point, तो मैं otherwise I never do that scripting thing in my videos. So all are unscripted. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you also don't give up on anything, any sort of problem you're having in your life. Just take a deep breath. Everything will fall into place. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Take care.